Hello, hello, and welcome to the Gondola template preview. I'm very excited to be revealing this to you today. This is the new Gondola website template that's going to be available for all Gondola customers. And this is the culmination of many, many years of experience, both the decade plus of marketing experience that I bring from the Silicon Valley world, and then also from multiple years running my own tour business and ranking and building $1 million business, essentially using digital technologies. So what we have here is essentially a relatively universal template that can be applied for any day trip operator. Day trip operators including boat trip operators, skydiving tours, city tours, treks, bus tours, that sort of thing. So the information architecture here is very specific. It's built in such a way to actually support the business that you're building and also to support the tour type that you will offer so that you can climb in the rankings and get free traffic from Google search. Okay, so I'm going to run through this with you. I'm going to show you all the different pieces that make up this incredible template, and I hope you like it. All right, so what we start out here essentially is the header image. You can see it's very beautiful. We can put whatever image in here that you want. A quick note is that the color scheme is completely customizable, so we will customize it based off of your branding, so you will look very much like your brand and your company. The way that the page is structured, even the stuff, the metadata, the things you can't see, there's a lot of detail that's here in the back end that allows it to be a very, very powerful template for you. Okay, so what we have here essentially are multiple call to actions. You can see right here on the top 2 book now buttons, right? We want to drive those customers to book now with you. We're going to have a couple of lines here that you have complete customizability with. You can change any text on this, recognized by, if you have any recognition like TripAdvisor's or Viator's, top Traveler's Choice Awards, or you recognize it in a magazine. We can put those here. It creates social proof. It creates essentially authority and proof that you are recognized and that you have a authoritative product and service. So very, very important here. We have essentially a little area here to talk about what it is that you are generally offering. So this is kind of who we are, what we do, right? And then some options here to add some photos and imagery, which when you click on these, those will open up in full size images so that customers can see what's images right away. Yeah. And then when we go down, we're going to go right into tours, because tours are by far the most important thing. That's what you're trying to sell. That's what we're trying to accomplish here, right? So this is one of the first things that you're going to see essentially after a little welcome message is the tours that you offer, the prices, how the duration is, up to the group size that's available to join, and so this is going to be essentially kind of like where people will be able to see all the tours that you have available. Okay, so we're going to scroll down. You can see all these wonderful tours, and you have a Why Choose Us area. This is going to be essentially what sets you apart, what makes you unique. This is a great opportunity for you to express that here. And notice, by the way, that like the way that this is actually built and the way that the content that's actually placed on this page is strategically designed, 1, for search engines, 2, for customers. So everything on this page is very purposeful. None of this was thrown together. This is designed in such a way that it's going to essentially help you with SEO. It'll help you communicate to customers what it is that they're booking, why they should care about you, and what's special about it. Okay. Then we have a review widget here. These reviews are going to get pulled in automatically from your TripAdvisor page, from your Google page, from your Yelp page, whatever services that you use to accumulate reviews will aggregate all of those and put them here in one place to make it easy for customers to see that you have a great product. Then we have a little area here for a video for a location, right? So this essentially is all about the place that you operate in. Okay, so this is, again, very strategically placed, very purposeful. It allows people to understand that they're in the right place and they're looking at the right thing. And then we have frequently asked questions. These frequently asked questions, again, are very strategically purposeful here, and they help to essentially expand all of the content on this page that's very relevant for your tours. So here you would want to put frequently asked questions that are relevant to all customers for your company and brand. Okay, for all your tours. And then we got a big call to action here to book now and the footer. So that's just the home page. The home page, you can see, has a lot of meat to it. Yeah. And when we essentially go through, we're going to go into one of these tours. The tour pages, the product page, right, where you actually sell the product. Very, very important. And you can see actually as we go through this that this is the kind of page that you don't normally see when you build like WordPress pages and that sort of thing, because it's designed in such a way that it compresses a lot of information. It delivers the right information at the right time to the right customer. It gives people the ability to book right away, right on the tour page. These pages are key to getting your bookings, to get people to book with you, to convince them to trust you, to show them that what they're getting, why they're getting it, how they're getting it. So these pages are critical, and we've designed it in such a way that it incorporates all of the core information that you need to communicate so that your customers trust you enough to book online sight unseen. Right? We just did this for a customer of ours for our pilot program, and he went from having 1 to 2 bookings a week to getting 1 to 2 bookings a day and completely selling out. His boat tours are booked out completely for weeks in advance. So it's very, very important that things are structured in the correct way. So you see here is we'll have photos here at the top. We have a calendar widget here with essentially we're going to pull in your Fair Harbor or Peak or whatever you use as a booking engine. It's going to live right here on the right side. This right section actually will follow the visitor all the way down on the page, right? That's why this empty space is here. And so it will come down all the way down, so you'll be able to see. So the customer will always have a Book Now button available to them. We have a short description here, some trip highlights. The basic tour information is going to be available here at a glance. Why take this tour is a great way to essentially set this tour apart from other tours. What's included, FAQs that are relevant to this product specifically or this tour specifically, and then of course we'll pull in cancellation policy, COVID policy, what to bring, and any disclaimers that you need to know as well. So things to know. Now, some of these things may shift a little bit, but you're essentially seeing probably 99% of the way there what they are. And then we have at the bottom here similar tours so that people can explore and discover other products that you may have to offer. Okay? So this is a key page, and we put a lot of effort into making this communicate the right thing at the right time to the right person. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to the About section, and this is the About page. This is relatively universal as well. We'll have a little photo here at the top. You can talk about your mission here, your team members that are working with you, your story, how it all started. You want to talk about where it is that you come from and why you're doing what you're doing. Have an area here for a video. Videos are very, very good at communicating the right message. Again, we have a Why Choose Us section. You can make this a little bit different than you do on the home page, or you can make it the same, entirely up to you. And then we have another area here that we want to talk about, the destination, your location, where you operate from, and then a call to action. Okay. Now, of course, if you wanted to use this for something else, you didn't want to do headline about Florida Keys, you didn't want to do this about a destination, you wanted to use this section for some other piece of content, like, for instance, why we do what we do, or any sort of goodwill that you operate under. If you do essentially kind of any donations or anything of that nature, you can put it here. Any of this text is completely customizable. You can use this text in any way that you want to. Okay. And then we have a contact page. This is a universal contact page. We're going to have a embedded map with your location, phone number, email address, and then of course a contact us form where you can fill out any information, and then any additional FAQs that you can place here. Okay, that's a really quick rundown. We're adding new features and new pages all the time, but I was just so excited to show you what we've been working on, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks. Bye.